Naples All Stars, your commish, cockroach killers here in the building. Well, actually, I ain't in the building, as y'all can tell. I'm outside the building. I'm in my back on the patio out here. Where it's nice and warm. It ain't hot because the sun going down, but it's still warm. Y'all already know. Anyways, I want to start off by welcoming everybody back. We got the same 12 teams as last year. We know there was somebody that didn't pay, but he took care of that. Not only did he pay the Champions League fee for the year, but he was the first one to pay the league fee in full for this year. So he redeemed himself and he's back. So we got the same 12 teams returning, which is great. We're familiar with everybody in here. No need to introduce yourself. Uh, some of the teams changed their names, like Cafe Con Leche is now Songs for Money or something like that. And Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood was Grandmeister last year. So a couple of teams changed their name, but for the most part, it's the same guys playing. Let's start off with the elimination. Elimination. The elimination where you have a single team who's the lowest scoring team getting eliminated at the end of every week. Uh, Never to play again because you're done with the contest at that point. You're one and done elimination. And this week, it's me. Scored 87 points, the only team with double digits in the final score. And it was a pretty embarrassing performance by my team. Um, I was really disappointed to start off this way, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm out of the pot, man. I can't get the side pot, and like I said, next week I won't be. My score won't even be involved, calculated into which team gets eliminated. All right, let's start off with the actual recap. Game of Thrones versus me, the Cockroach Killers. As you know, I got the low score, so there's no suspense when it comes to who's the winner here. Game of Thrones clearly wins on the back of Philip Rivers with 43 and the Ravens defense with 38. Not much to say about my side. I had Andrew Luck with 27, and that was pretty much it, man. Nobody else showed up from a team, and like I said, it was pretty disappointing, piss poor performance. So Game of Thrones, you start off 1-0, and the Cockroach Killer starts off on 1. All right, want to congratulate the Whopper Plopper for being the highest score of the week with 202 points, the only person to break the 200 barrier. It's a strong showing for the first week versus Jägermeister 168. 168, not a bad score, but I mean, you face the highest scoring team in the league, so it's an automatic loss. Drew Brees had 45 as well as Michael Thomas 42 for Whopper Plopper. So that quarterback wide receiver combo was, I guess, the best in the league this week, definitely. Rams gave him 22 points, and he also got 22 from Saquon Barkley with that huge run in the fourth quarter, man. Yeah, he looked good, man. Jägermeister, you had some good performances. You had Melvin, Julio Jones, Randall Cobb. All three had 31 points and 28 from the Broncos D, 20 from the Giants. But like I said, you played the highest scoring team in the league, so it was an automatic L. 0-1 for you, 1-0 for Whopper Plopper. Next we got Band There Rate That versus Songs for Money. Songs for Money. It looked like you really got to sing some more songs because you can't quit your day job for this shit, man. You played horrible. You got like five guys with 4 points or less. That's pretty bad, man. Five guys with 4 points or less. Um, Jared Goff gave you 23, Gurley 24, and Mike Evans 29. That was it. On the other side, you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys for Bender Rape that in the 20s. Cousins, Lewis, Golden Tate, Antonio Brown, Keenan Allen. And you start your season off 1-0, Drew. And Matty Jolly, you start off 0-1. Songs for Money. Next matchup, we got LLX2 versus Steel City. Steel City, the defending champ. Um, Came out the box slow, man. Odell Beckham with 24, Emmanuel Sanders with 31, and Adam Thielen. I count that as a pretty good game. 18 points, 102 receiving yards, no touchdown. But other than that, I mean, Stafford, I watched him last night. That was awful. I'm surprised he got 12 points out of that. On the other side for LLX2, he has Aaron Rodgers with 35, Alvin Kamara with 44, Patriots D with 20, a couple guys 18, 15 here and there. Nobody really uh, underachieved other than I'd say Jameson Crowder. He had 6 points, but hey, that's nothing. Overall, 180 points, pretty good performance for LLX2 starting the season off 1-0. Steel City, defending champ, 0-1. Next matchup, we got the Catahoula Leopards versus the Century Legends. Now, the Century Legends, I had to talk with this dude. This dude said he was taking the league by storm. He was going to win it all this year. You got to do a little better than that, buddy. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to win it all, you can't have Christian Kirk out there with 3 points, man. And, that's not the way to win it all. But, hey, it's only week one. 146 points, not a bad showing. 30 from Russell Wilson, 19 from Landry. Big injury here for your tight end, Greg Olsen. He's going to be out for some weeks with that broken foot. I mean, I don't know how many weeks, but it's going to be a good chunk of change there. And the Eagles defense with 26. On the other side, for Catahoula Leopards, we have 19 for Cam, 49 for Tyreek Hill, looking like the biggest offensive weapon in football. 25 for Gronk. AP with 26. The old man just keep running. 22 for the Titans defense. 191. That was the second highest score of the week. Catahoula Leopards, you easily win this one to start your year of 1-0, and Century Legends, you're 0-1. Next matchup, this was the close one. This was the game of the week in our fantasy league, actually. 169-161 in favor of Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. David, you skimmed past Corey by 8 points by the Twat Waffles. The difference in this game boiled down to the quarterback play. Not only did these guys play each other in fantasy in our league this week, but they actually played in real life. The Texans versus the Patriots. And just as in real life, Tom Brady had the advantage over Watson. He ended up with 29 points. Watson had 14. And I think that made a big difference in this particular matchup. For Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, you had James Conner with 37 and the Vikings defense with 31. On the other side, Joe Mixon, 27, Steelers defense, 29. Like I said, it was a very close game, definitely the game of the week, but you just fell short. Twat Waffles starting off the season on 1, and Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, you start off with 1-0 record. Listen, guys, this is just the beginning. We've been waiting on this for 9 months. Have some fantasy football. Listen, I know it started off on the wrong foot. I had to change some dates. I had to change the venue based on the change of date. Things didn't just go exactly as planned, but I want y'all to know that there's never a point that I'm not trying. You understand? I understand. I'm not trying to give you a life story. I just want y'all to understand that I got 2 jobs, man. Started up a new business on top of all that. I drive back and forth to Naples 4 days out the week, and I'm managing 5 of these leagues other than this one. So, I mean, it's not like I'm trying to intentionally not do stuff. Sometimes, it slipped my mind. I'm human. I make mistakes. So I have to take I have to take responsibility for whatever mistake I made. But everybody had a chance to say what they had to say and get it off their chest. It's done. Should be water under the bridge. From this moment on, I would prefer to have a nice, smooth league where people just having fun, man. Please, let's keep it positive. No more negativity, please. All right. I just want everybody to know that I created this league so we can have a good time. All right. So let's do that, man. Let's have a good time. I'll see y'all next week. Excuse me. Next week, week 2 for the recap. Good luck for you. You all still in the side pot. Pay your dues. Pay your dues. The 6 of y'all need to pay y'all money by Saturday, or you're just going to get eliminated from the side pot. I'm not going to keep asking y'all for $20. All right. I'll see y'all next week with the week 2 recap. All right. Peace.